and welcome to Martin and Roman's Sunday Best.
Yes, we're back with another serving of our new show. We're here every Sunday, hanging out with some great guests and playing a few fun games just to spark a little bit of friendly family rivalry between me and my dad.
Joining us today is the vocal powerhouse that is Ella Henderson.
Yes!
Loving your new song, by the way.
Thank you.
And here on my side is someone who's pretty good at watching TV. She started out on Gogglebox, became Queen of the Jungle, and is now turning her attention to conspiracy theories. It's a weird mix, but it's Scarlett Moffatt!
And social distancing means that our other guests are joining us virtually. Zooming in, all the way from Manchester today, is Roman's mate from the jungle, Corrie star, Andy Whyment.
Yay!
There you go.
It's our kid.
Mate?
Our kid's here.
You okay?
And from Kingston in Jamaica, it's the one and only Shaggy and his fellow reggae buddy Conqueror. Now, you can't fail to have noticed the cloud swirling above our heads. No, it's not an impending storm, but the infamous and elusive cloud. That is right. We've been granted access to the cloud. Yes. I always wondered what it looked like, and to be honest, it's going to provide us with some games and just a bit of inspiration through the show. Let's start. Ella, I want to come to you first because I can't believe it's been 8 years. 8 years since the X Factor.
I know, I feel like I'm in a time warp.
I know. I mean, how much has your life changed since that show? I know a lot of people go on it and they say, oh, my life really changed. But looking back on it now, to that moment, do you regret it at all? Is there things that you would do different, or have you just loved every minute?
I think I never have any regrets because I wouldn't be sat here right now if it wasn't for that show, and it gave me such an incredible platform. I mean, when I look back, and I think I was 16 when I went on it, I look at my nephews now and I'm like, I can't believe, like, in a few years' time, it's like them going on national TV every weekend live. But yeah, it changed my life forever. And then obviously I released my first single and album, Ghost, in Chapter 1, and that kind of went the way it did, and it was very, very unexpected. But yeah, that changed my life for forever. Like traveling for 4 years, everywhere around the world because of my music was just kind of unreal. I've always wanted to travel, and doing it with your music is the one. But
It
yeah,
is so good. I mean, the new single, Take Care of You. Now, is this right? 4 years in the making, this song?
it is this song. There's a little backstory to this tune. So I actually wrote it 4 years ago with Julia Michaels, who's a sick writer, and we wrote it in LA. I actually wrote it in a place of mind when I was a little bit in a darker place. It was the transition of album 1 into album 2. I was like really insecure, really self-critical. I was really struggling, and I opened up to her about it, and she knows a lot about anxiety, so we had a good chat in the studio, and we ended up writing this song, and it was kind of a message to myself about taking care of myself, looking after myself, physically, mentally, emotionally. And the plan was to always release it this summer, and then obviously 2020 happened, and the way it's happened, obviously with the pandemic and this lockdown, it's kind of been a mad time. But releasing this song now, I guess it's lyrically in tune with everything.
It's very
perfect.
And you know what I love as well is that you've done what we've seen a lot of artists do recently, which is releasing a track with a self-made video. And I like this. You filmed it in Lincolnshire, in your hometown. Let's take a look.
But it didn't all go to plan, did it, the video?
No, it was such a laugh to make. I did it at home with my mum and dad and my brother, and they was basically taking the roles of, like, the whole team. It was so funny. My mum was on catering, my dad was, like, on side. My brother even, like, bought walkie-talkies and was, like, on Zoom with the director, filming it all. There was a moment when my dad had to get in the pond with me to kind of, like, pull me around in the boat because I can't row. I figured out I can't even bike ride. Like, I nearly came flying off a bike. But,
I mean, look at that. Look, so Scott,
Look, we've got
Ella, walk me through this. What's going on?
oh, Dad, bless you.
Your dad is rescuing you from the lake,
He
right?
literally is. He will be so embarrassed right now because he's your biggest fan, so the fact that that shot of him is on this show.
Ella, why is he wearing short shorts?
He's not wearing short shorts, he's rolled his shorts up to
trousers
create short shorts.
He looks like a marathon running shorts.
You know, I'll tell you what, there's nothing embarrassing about that. I used to have to save Roman every Saturday night. I had to go out and rescue him. You know, he would go to a party, right? It would be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I would get the phone call, Dad, come and get me. And I would turn up at the party, he would come out, sit in the back, making out he hasn't had a drink, or not drunk, and the car was stinking of booze. Completely gave it away. But listen, you know, he was...
No, it was a lot of fun though. I enjoyed making it, and I guess it'll be one to always remember because I don't think I ever would have shot a video in my hometown with all my family involved. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Tell me about the online duet you did with Gary Barlow.
Oh yeah,
sessions.
So he hit me up on Instagram, and I noticed he was doing quite a few of the crooner sessions. And he spoke about, do you fancy doing one? And I was like, yeah, I'm well up for that. It was so weird having to do it like separately and from afar though. But
how do you make them then?
So he kind of pre-records his part and then sends it over with the video and stuff, and then I follow up and have to record it separately, which is just so funny.
So you're never in the same room?
Hang on. So what if Gary, when you get that video, what if he goes, yeah, Ella, love that high note, and you going, oh God, I'm going to have to do a high note now. Can I have to go? Is that what it is?
Pretty much like that, yeah. You're so good at impressions.
He set it up.
It was fun, and we did a bit of Rule the World, which was what I did week 1 when I was 16 on X Factor, which is obviously his tune. Had to do a Take That banger. But no, it was good. It was good. It was nice to do something in lockdown because there wasn't that much to crack on with. So
Ella, listen, lovely talking to you this morning. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for
You're
having
going to
me.
be hanging about all morning, right?
Absolutely.
So good. I can't believe your dad's a massive fan of my dad. As well as talking to these guys, they're going to be playing along as my dad and I go head-to-head in a couple of games, but we'll also be getting some help from some wonderful families from their own homes.
On my side today, we've got the wonderful McFord family.
Yes!
From Lanarkshire in Scotland. We've got Dad Stephen, Mum Zara and Caelan. Now, Caelan is only 7, right? But he's already written a book, right? It's so good, bro, that the local supermarket set up a little table so he can do his signing sessions like a proper little superstar that he is.
That is so cool. We're going to find out more about that later on. And over here on my side is the Richardson family from Cornwall. We've got Dad Dan, Mum Bernie and their daughter Mia. And at just 10 years old, Mia has managed to walk, get this, from Land's End to John O'Groats in her own home.
How does that work?
I'll tell you more a bit later on. It's very, very interesting, but that is a very long walk. Ella, the Richardson family, I believe, have a little bit of a question for you. So, Richardsons, what is it that you would like to ask Ella?
Hi, Ella. We would like to know what's been your most diva-ish request on your rider.
Do you know what? I'd like to say I'm not a diva, but probably I'm not that fussy, you know. Probably my water has to be a certain room temperature for my voice before I sing.
Hang on, did you just say I'm not that fussy, but my water has to be a certain temperature and a certain brand?
Fiji and Voss are the ones.
There's a good sponsorship deal coming out. I can see that.
What temperature does it have to be?
Just like room temperature. There's nothing worse than a freezing cold bottle of water when you try to like steam your voice, warm your voice up, and then you just go put cold water on it.
No, you're right. Because, you know, listen, I've become a singer recently, right? I had an album out, top 10. Thank you very much.
Mum was very good.
Yeah.
So carry on.
And if you drink it too cold, it kind of freezes up your vocal cords.
It's not good. It's not good. So yeah, probably my that little lemon wedge and some organic Manuka honey. So not fussy.
Mine's more Jack Daniels. What temperature does Jack Daniels has to be? So there you go.
Richardson, fantastic question from the Richardson family there. Time for a break, but stay with us as we'll be talking mermaids, aliens and time travel with Scarlett Moffatt. Yeah. And also we'll be finding out what it's now like on the set of Corrie with Andy Whyment, and Shaggy is joining us from Jamaica. Plus, we'll let you know what we think you should be watching on the telly this week. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to mine and Roman's Sunday Best, our brand new show. We are here every Sunday morning with great guests, great games, just having a bit of a laugh, eh, Ron?
And with us today is singing sensation Ella Henderson and former self-described professional couch potato, Scarlett Moffatt.
And shortly, we're going to be hearing from none other than Shaggy. Rose, so excited, aren't you?
Mate, buzzing.
And Andy Whyment, he's going to be virtually dropping by to tell us what it's like to be back on the Corrie cobbles.
Yeah, but first, let's find out a little bit more about today's families.
On my side, we've got the McFords family.
Yes.
How you doing, guys? That's Stephen, Zara, and their son, Kaylan. Kaylan, how you doing?
I'm doing brilliant, thank you.
Good. So tell me about this book you've written.
Well, the whole reason why I wanted to write the book because I wanted coronavirus to go away, because I didn't like that we didn't get to sleepovers, not playing, not going to football.
Yeah. Yeah, so is that what you want to be? You want to be a journalist, an author or something when you grow up?
I want to be a pro wrestler.
A pro wrestler? Have you got a name for your pro wrestler? What are you going to be called?
Oh, yeah, that's the best bit. My name's Captain Chaos.
Oh, yeah!
That's
Oh, Mum, Dad, is he Captain Chaos in real life?
Yeah, pretty much since he was about 6 months old. I gave him the name Captain Chaos. He kept me up all night one night, and the name stuck since then, and he's kind of grew into the name 100%. So he wrote this book about being a WWE superstar one day. He raised money for the NHS under his moniker of Captain Chaos.
That's amazing. Well, you raised £2,250 for your local hospital. Oh. I think that is absolutely brilliant. Well done. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, mate, that's so good. And on my side, we have the Richardson family. Hello. Now, we mentioned earlier on, Mia, you managed to walk from Land's End to John O'Groats, right? I won't do the maths, but I know that's a long way. But you did it in your own home. Please tell me more and explain how that is even possible.
Well, we set up a fundraising page called Mia's Magic Journey, and we've raised £18,500 for people living with dementia by me running from Land's End to John O'Groats on my home cross trainer. And by the way, Roman, I wasn't walking, I was running.
You're running?
Wow.
Mate, honestly, can I tell you, you have every single right to say to me, no, I weren't walking, I was running, because that is tough. That is really tough. Now, not just all of that. I mean, you've raised an extraordinary amount of money, which is so incredible. But you have some wicked video messages from people. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. OBE BAFTA winner Dandy Newton as well. She's messaged you. I've got Brian Cox and Olympians.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, out of those people, I mean, there's some great ones to choose from. Who was your favourite message from?
I think probably Sandy Newton, because she donated £100.
Oh, that is so great.
Really
Honestly,
nice.
Mia and the Richardson family, thank you so much for being with us today. And that is a phenomenal amount of money. Let's hear it from Mia and the family. Okay, in a moment, we're going to play our very first game, but as me and my dad, very competitive, you see. We need an independent adjudicator to decide the winner. Now, we need someone full of wisdom, and as the saying goes, Granny knows best, apparently. So let's introduce you to our judge today. It's Grandma Maureen.
Now, Grandma Maureen has 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and she definitely knows how to keep order. And looking fabulous. She doesn't mind me telling you that she is a very young 72 years old.
Ah.
How are we doing, Maureen? Now, should I be calling you Reverend?
It's fine. I usually get called Rev Maureen.
Rev Maureen. Oh, I love that.
Well, listen, Maureen, we know that obviously, you know, you've been working hard, you've been bringing some lovely hope into people's lives, but we might have a little bit of a treat for you. You're a soap fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
What do you like the most? Now, please don't say EastEnders.
I watch EastEnders and Coronation Street, because when I came to England back in 1960, Coronation Street just came on telly, so I've watched it all the way through all those years.
Oh, well, listen, we've got a lovely present for you, because Kirk from Coronation Street, Andy Whyment himself, is going to be joining us on the show. Yeah, it's going to be very
Fantastic.
good. Yeah, she's excited now.
Right, time for some family competition. Ro, you want to play a game?
Let's do it. Right, helping me win is Scarlett, and Ella, I'm afraid you're not on a good team. You're going to be helping my dad. Right. Of course, the families are going to be joining in. We're going to be playing a game called Lyric Maestro.
So Grandma Maureen has some song lyrics. She's going to read them out, and all we have to do is name that song, OK?
Now, we also asked each of our families to make a homemade buzzer. Let's test them out. The McFolds, let's see your buzzer, please.
Oh, I love it.
Very good. And the Richardson family, let's hear you.
OK, the game is quick fire, so buzz in as quick as you can. the side with the most correct answers wins, obviously.
Yeah. Now, Grandma Maureen, are you ready for this?
Ready, let's go.
OK, here we go.
Guess I should say thank you for the hate, yours, and your tattoos. Oh, baby, I am cool, by the way.
Yeah, we know
Okay.
it. Ella, what is it?
I think it's shout out to my ex, Little Mix.
That's right.
Hey! So good, well
Half of them
done.
from Newcastle. How are you not getting that?
I know it.
Well done.
I know
Taking
it.
the balls for the
I know,
answer
but
there.
we've got to give it. I'm luring them into a false sense of security. So we can
Right, Maureen, can we have the next one, please?
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. I know you get it. You're going to like
I've got it. Yeah, we've got
You
it.
give it a chance now.
We've got it.
Go on then.
The locomotive.
Yeah.
The locomotive. Who sang it?
By Taylor Dog.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
come on!
Come on, do the locomotive.
I actually
Well done, you got it.
I don't know. There's a reason why the eldest
2-0.
person here knew that. Well, listen, I think we know who won, but Grandma Maureen, please can you make it official?
So the winner is Martin's team.
Oh! Thank you, Maureen.
I'm actually gutted. Richardson family, I'm sorry I let you down. If your family fancies joining us on the show, then we want to hear from you.
Yeah, drop us an email with your name on it, your contact number, and why you'd like to be on the show. Send your email to sundaybest@cactustv.co.uk.
Now, we all know Scarlett Moffatt from her wonderful TV roles on massive shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here and Index Saturday Night Takeaway, and, of course, Gogglebox, where it all started for her. But you might not know that Scarlett also believes she was visited by aliens when she was just 10 years old. She's also investigating this. Strap yourselves in, it's only Sunday. Other conspiracy theories you can hear all about in her brand new podcast. It sounds fascinating, Scarlett. I'm obsessed with conspiracy theories. Now, please, I'm just going to jump straight in.
Yeah.
The alien stuff.
Yeah.
What happened with the encounter?
just got visited by aliens, didn't
Talk me
I?
through it. No,
Like,
you can't just talk me through it.
So, I don't know why they chose me, of all the people on this planet. Still, I don't know why they chose Scarlett Moffatt, but they did.
Yeah.
And, you know, some people might say, no, what you're talking about, because when I was 10, a big flash of light came into my window. Some may say a car headlight. I'll say different. And then I had a really vivid dream, but, you know, like a dream where you actually wake up sweating, so you're like, was it a dream or did it really happen?
Yeah.
And honestly, I was visited by aliens. Like, I genuinely remember...
And what was the dream?
Just that they asked us loads of questions.
Please tell me, what did they ask you? Sorry, I'm not laughing. I genuinely believe in aliens.
just
So I've got to
stuff
say
like,
this.
just what you do for fun, what's school like, just general get to know your questions.
And what did they look like?
They did not look like E.T.
What did they look like?
So they just looked like us, really, but with big eyes. Because I think... So this is the thing. I think that aliens do just look like us, but movies and the government want us to think that they look like little green men. Because how scary would it be to know that aliens are just walking amongst us looking like humans, so we wouldn't be able to differentiate against, like, aliens and humans? So this is why I think... and know from personal experience that aliens just look like humans.
Your dad got you into it, didn't he?
Yeah, so my middle name is actually Sigourney because my mum and dad played a game of Scrabble to determine who would name me.
Of course.
And they both are
As you
obsessed
do.
with movies.
Yeah.
So my mum chose Scarlett for Scarlett O'Hara and my dad chose Sigourney, like Sigourney Weaver, who gives birth to an alien.
Amazing.
And luckily, my mum knew the word quixotism. So I'm called Scarlett, not Sigourney.
Now, the podcast is with your fella.
Yeah.
Now, your boyfriend is what we would call a non-believer.
He is a non-believer.
So how does that way even work out? How many arguments are there?
Do you know what? We genuinely don't argue, I think, because he's so laid back, but he is very factual. Like, how I would describe Scott is he does, like, flat pack furniture for fun. Like, he's one of those, like, he's very methodical, and I'm the complete opposite. So now we do this podcast, it works great because I'm banned from talking about conspiracies 24/7. Right. I can only talk about them on the podcast. But he's always got an answer for everything. Always. Like, I just want him to believe one theory
I mean, it is fantastic. I mean, you guys really, you know, you smash it with it. And just before we move on, just settle one thing just between me and my dad.
Yeah.
Moon landing, did it happen?
Didn't go.
Didn't happen.
Of course it happened.
That's all we got time for. That's all we got time for. We've got to take a break.
The space race. It happened.
We've got to take a break. We've got to take a break, but we'll chat more to Scarlett when we come back. Shaggy is joining us live from Jamaica. Plus, we'll give you some ideas of what to watch on TV for some good home entertainment. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Martin and Roman's Sunday Best. We are here to liven up your Sunday morning, so hopefully you've grabbed the cuppa, sit back and relax whilst I entertain you and my dad tries to.
Singer Ella Henderson and the ever-smiley Scarlett Moffatt are with us this morning. And shortly we've got Shaggy and Corrie's Andy Whyment are dropping in from the cloud.
I honestly bet you never thought you'd say that sentence.
What, Shaggy dropping in from the cloud?
Yeah. Yeah, strange. Before the break, we were talking to Scarlett Moffatt about her alien experience. Now, Scarlett, I will meet you on Aliens. Yeah. I'll meet you there. I'm there with you. I'm on the UFO. I 100% believe, but mermaids.
Yeah.
Please.
Do you believe in mermaids?
I'm so with you on this. No. I once was a mermaid in my past life.
Thank you. So the thing is, right, I'm
100%.
I'm not necessarily saying they have human heads and fish tails. I'm saying it could be the other way around. But what we have...
So there's a fish head walking around?
Like a hybrid, because we have explored more in space than we have our own oceans. Like, we only know something like 10% of what's in our oceans. And if you think of, like, the dark depths of, like, the Atlantic Ocean, we've never been able to go that far down. So what's to say that there's not sort of human-fish hybrids?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And also, have you never watched Little Mermaid?
Yeah. I was just going to say, I just want it to be that Ariel exists, because she's my favourite Disney princess.
Now, you've tried to take it to the next level. You've emailed Stephen Hawking about time travel.
Yes, rest in peace.
What did you say?
Well, it turns out it wasn't actually him, because he's a very hard man to get hold of, as you can imagine. So I just sort of, like, Googled his email address, and apparently StephenHawking@hotmail.com isn't his email address. But I did email, and I did get feedback that he did actually enjoy my theory. He did like the idea of it. And I think it's a very difficult one, so I'll shorten it, that future people have went back in time to create the pyramids, and I know this because our language is getting shorter and shorter to the point where now we're just sending emojis. What are hieroglyphics? Emojis.
Oh, I like that theory. But Scarlett, listen, we can't let you go without talking about Gogglebox. Have you seen me and Roman on? You got any tips?
So, do you know what? You don't need any, because you can see that you just... Well, obviously you love each other, but you can. It comes across that you just have a laugh on it. It is so fun, isn't it? It's like the best job ever.
It is the best thing. And also, something else that we have in common is our love for chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Now, your dog, Bonnie, absolute superstar. Take a look at this. I mean, she looks slightly frightened. I can almost see the treat going up and down as you're doing it.
What a beauty.
But how old is Bonnie? How long have you had her?
So she's 5 now, yeah. And I've had her since she was 14 weeks old.
She's a beauty. Roman's got a little chihuahua.
Yeah, Luna. Let's take a look at Luna.
Also, you dress your pup up too.
Yes, I do. Why not? 100%.
I think they like it. I think they like to feel human-like.
I love the fact that, like, literally, you've come on here who spoke time travel, dressing up dogs, aliens, and hieroglyphics are actually emojis.
Standard Sunday, isn't it?
Love it.
Scarlett, lovely talking to you.
Thank you.
We've got a question from the McFords, right?
Nice.
Hi, Scarlett. Would you ever go back doing Gogglebox by the celebrity version?
Oh.
Celebrity version of Gogglebox. Would you go on it?
I would love to do Gogglebox again, but I don't know if I could go on the celebrity one because it would just feel too weird.
No! Your whole family are celebrities now.
Oh,
it made sense.
that word.
No, you were great on the ordinary one.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
I think that's perfect.
I like, I would go back on Gogglebox, but yeah, there's celebrity...
Can't even say it.
Yeah.
Can't even say it.
And you can listen to Scarlett's podcast, Scarlett Moffatt Wants to Believe, on BBC Sounds.
Now, the cloud isn't just full of games, it's bursting with ideas to keep us entertained at home, at least until the pubs reopen. So let's find out what we should be watching in our best picks. So, what is it? In our best picks, let's start with what is on tonight. The British Soap Awards celebrate 21 years on ITV at 9 p.m. Now, obviously, due to coronavirus, the British Soap Awards and the elusive after party have had to be rescheduled to 2021. But instead, our pal, Phil Schofield, is hosting the one-off special celebrating 21 years.
I used to love going to those shows.
Yeah, I mean, you won a couple of those awards, didn't you?
8. Well, I'm only saying, you know.
Do you want to know a genuine thing? Do you want to know a genuine thing, right? So if I ever had, like, friends over or, like, a girlfriend over or anything like that when I was younger, there was, like, the trophy cabinet and the one that was always at the front. No, don't even say it. Don't even say it. The one that was always at the front, I swear to God, the one that was always at the front. Sexiest male.
Really?
In the back is best actor.
No, he's winding me up.
To be fair, my dad would do the same thing.
I never did it. I never did that. Anyway,
They do it.
from tomorrow night, here's one for me and Roman, right? It's Bromans on every weeknight on ITV2 at 10:15 p.m. Now this, have you ever seen Bromans?
No, I haven't.
It is like Love Island, Big Brother, kind of on steroids, isn't it, Roman?
It's
more
basically
testosterone than you can ever imagine.
It's Love Island in the Roman times.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, take a look.
Fantastic. Welcome to my games.
I was not expecting that.
That was almost Shakespearean.
Nice.
But you know, the trouble with that show, it's got terrible voiceover. Whoever did that needs sacking.
Dad, it was me.
I know.
I did. If you're looking for something to binge watch, Dancing on the Edge is on BritBox. My dad loves a bit of BritBox. 1930s jazz and London upper class society, starring Chiwetel Ejiofor and Matthew Good.
I hope to hear your music, Mr. Lester. I would be very interested in doing that.
Well, I'm going to try and persuade Louis and the band to come and play in the garden here one Sunday afternoon.
Well, maybe not in the garden. Neighbours might not like that. Not on a Sunday.
Who knows? We might get the whole street dancing.
Oh, that's looking good to me.
That looks good.
Ella, have you got a recommendation?
I do. I have been watching Ozark.
Ozark?
Yeah,
I love
that's been my thing.
Yeah.
Loads of people absolutely love it. So what is it? It's Jason Bateman and Laura Linney.
Yeah.
In it, and it's kind of like he's a dad who is mixed up with a drug cartel.
Yeah.
I mean, the best thing about it is that like there's 3 seasons of it.
Yeah.
I mean, did you watch it all in one go?
I've not watched it. I've not finished it yet. So I did season 1 literally within like 2 days. Season 2 I'm halfway through, but I need to finish it now.
I know, you need to finish
really
it.
You can completely waste 3 days.
Oh yeah,
really
completely
good. Yeah,
swallowed up in it.
Scarlett, I'm going to come to you for a recommendation. Now, I'm really hoping, given all the other chat, it's either Ancient Aliens, Ghosts Are Us, or Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
All of those are great, but I did binge watch In a Whole Day Hollywood on Netflix. It's honestly amazing. Like, you laugh, cry, get angry, get happy. Like, it's just one of those shows where you're watching, like, it's like a roller coaster.
Oh, I absolutely love that show. Me and Shirley just sat there, watched it all in one day. It's kind of like you've got to park reality for a little while, and it's a mix-up, isn't it, of reality where you get kind of some of the famous Hollywood stars of the golden age of Hollywood, but they base a kind of fantasy world around them. And it's just really lovely to watch. You'd love it, right?
It does look fantastic. So hopefully that is your entertainment sorted. Now, our next guests are joining us all the way from Kingston, Jamaica. It is Shaggy and fellow reggae superstar Conqueror. Guys, hello!
Hey! How's it going on?
How are we doing, boys?
Nice.
So you've got a new album, Hot Shots 2020. What's on there? What can we expect?
Well, Hot Shot has been a very, instrumental album in the growth of dancehall music. It was the album that really brought numbers to the game and really kind of put dancehall music in every format. And in celebration of that, we're doing the 20th anniversary of it. And what I did, I took 5 of the most streamed tracks from it, which is Angel, It Wasn't Me, Love Me, Love Me, and I added some 4 songs, new songs, one with Sting called Primavera, another song called Caribbean Way with a young artist from Amsterdam called Ronnie, and I put Sting also on Angel, and they all get a 2020 uplift. They're totally re-vocal, totally reproduced, and I also threw like, Mr. Bombastic, Old Carolina,
oh, I love
Strength of a Woman, and of course, Hey Sexy Lady on there. And then I threw Under the Sea.
Yeah, talk to me about that. I love the fact that Little Mermaid Under the Sea, it makes it in there. I mean, is it just too much of a fun track to leave out?
I played Sebastian in the ABC Little Mermaid live, and it was such a big smash. We had the highest ratings. We put the album on the debut at #1. And of course, they launched Disney Plus with that. And everywhere I go, people always, the kids are like, yo, that's Sebastian here. So, we felt it was only right to do our own, we got to do our own version to it.
Amazing. Listen, Shaggy, I've got something I have to show you, right? You might recognise this little boy, or you might not, but he's sitting next to me. I've got a clip. Let's watch this clip.
Shaggy, I love the fact that
Is he making the Shaggy face?
Yeah, I had to go with the eyebrows, one of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, he made the Shaggy.
Conqueror, I want to come to you. Now, the new song, Banana, I mean, viral is an understatement. I've got here 230 million streams. I mean, what does it mean? 1, to have a track that's done that, and 2, to be on a track with the man himself, Shaggy.
Yeah, man, well, I was growing up listening to Shaggy. I never would have thought I'd have a song with him, so to have this opportunity, it's a huge blessing, and obviously representing Jamaican reggae music in such a powerful way, it truly is an honour, so I'm very, very happy.
How did it actually come about? So you said there you always wanted to work with him. How did the actual meeting happen?
Well, I went down to Colombia, Medellin, and I went to learn Spanish. And while I was there, I was trying to draw inspiration from new culture and whatever, and I was literally sitting on a balcony in a hammock, and I played my guitar, and I looked over at a hand of bananas, and the song just came to me, and I wrote it. And of course, we had a mutual friend, Martin Kiersbaum, who heard the song and said, he's going to ask Shaggy what he thinks, and then he told me Shaggy is willing to do it. But I didn't want to believe it until I heard Shaggy's song. His voice. I knew it was for real.
Hey, well, listen, I mean, the craze itself, I mean, it's completely taken over on TikTok. It's a great time to kind of go viral. I mean, it's called the Banana Drop. There has been over 24 million videos just uploaded of other people doing it.
That's amazing.
So that is ridiculous. I mean, we're going to show one right now because Nicole Scherzinger, she's been doing one. Let's take a look at Nicole's attempt.
The ladies totally outdid you guys.
I mean, Shaggy, I would tell you that's not hard, but listen.
But, listen, everyone is doing it across the world, apart from your daughter. Your daughter doesn't want to do it, right? Why not?
She feels, she sent me a couple of videos of her friends doing it, and I said, aren't you going to do it once? She says, you'll never have your daughter doing your song, so I'm still trying to work on her a bit. She thinks the craze is amazing, but she doesn't want to do it because she says it's weird. I don't know what she means by that. She says it's weird for me to do my dance.
Listen, thanks so much for coming on the show today, guys. Love you both.
Yeah, man, thank you for having us.
Thanks so much.
All the best, man. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks so much to Conqueror and Shaggy. Their single Banana is out now, and Shaggy's new album Hot Shot 2020 is out on the 10th of July. After the break, my mate from the jungle, Andy Whyment, will be here to tell us what it's like for the Coronation Street cast getting back onto the cobbles. Plus, we're going to go head-to-head in one final game. We'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back to Martin and Roman's Sunday Best. Now, if you've just discovered us, then, to be honest, where were you for the last 2 weeks?
Ella Henderson, Scarlett, Moffatt, been here all morning with us.
Yes, but right now it is time to welcome our final guest of the day. It's my good pal, our kid, Andy Whyment!
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Now, Andy, first of all, I mean, filming back on the cobbles, what's it like? What's been happening?
It's been great. It's a bit weird. It's all one-way systems, and when we're on set, we've got a 2-metre pole police making sure that we keep 2 metres apart. So it's all a bit weird, but it's just great to be back. I mean, I had 12 weeks off, which was unheard of, really. So to get back and filming again, it's been amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, you've been in this show for so long. It's Corrie's 60th. That was a buzzer.
Scarlett's making a few noises over there. She shouldn't be.
Just excited your ear, Andy. Just excited.
Just play it out, Scarlett.
Yeah.
Look, Corrie's 60th in December. You've been in the show for 20 years. I mean, what does it mean to someone like you? I know you're such a genuine fan of this show.
Well, for me, obviously, like I say, Corrie's 60 on the 9th of December, but I've been there 20 years, sometime in December as well. So I grew up watching Coronation Street. I've always been a massive fan of the show. And when I first signed, I signed for 7 episodes. So to think I'm going into my 20th year is it's unbelievable, really. It's, like I say, every time I drive up to the gates and you lift the barrier, I just get a massive buzz now. And every time I get offered a new contract for me, it's unbelievable, really. It's just a privilege to be there for so long and long may it continue.
You know, we were watching the Soap Awards earlier on, and it's the 21st anniversary this year. But obviously we can't be there, you know, so they're showing a bit on TV. But you must have been to a few over the years then. What was the most exciting time there?
I've been to quite a few. I mean, the best one for me was when I won Comedy Performance in 2003, a long time ago, I know. But I was up against Shane Ritchie, and I just thought Shane Ritchie would walk it, to be honest with you, because I was a massive star and all that, and I won it, so I was absolutely over the moon. But the one thing I was gutted about was I never even got shortlisted for Sexiest Male. I don't know why.
No, I won that one.
Yeah. Every year, I thought, God, this has got to be my year. And I didn't even get shortlisted. They used to put four or three people from each show. I never even made that, so a bit disappointed, really.
I'll tell you what, you should be proud of the Comedy Award, though, because Coronation Street is based on comedy, and it's so funny.
Talking of comedy, you've been making everyone in the country laugh over your TikTok videos with your family. I mean, you, Nick and the kids. Let's take a look at you lot in action.
And it was kind of weird because I got bullied into the first one. Holly was like, Dad, just do it, Dad. I was like, no, and then I did, and I thought, quite enjoyed that. So I did quite a few, as you can see on the Instagram account. So good fun. I had loads of messages of people saying that brought a smile to the face over the lockdown, which was lovely because it's been a tough time for everybody, I think. So.
You know, it's made everyone laugh, right? Which is the main thing. But it's been 6 months since you were in the jungle with my boy.
Yeah.
What was he like in the jungle? Did he get on your nerves?
It was great fun. I mean, obviously he's great. His impersonations, his anthem deck, and I think we had a good day when the lizard came in and you was doing your David Attenborough. That was good fun.
Andy, I was trying to describe how disgusted you were in me about the amount I ate at our final meal.
Oh wow! I mean, I thought I could eat a lot, but he's thinner than me. You should have seen what he was eating. It was absolutely disgraceful. And then he finished with that. Was it an Oreo milkshake?
Yeah.
He was eating pizza like he'd never eaten anything in his life. It was unreal. But that final night to know that was all leaving in the morning was really nice, and it was good to share it with Roman and Jack as well.
Andy, thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
No worries at all. Cheers, guys.
And don't miss Corrie on ITV, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 7:30.
Yeah, now, to finish off the show, we're going to play one final game called Photo Burst.
Now, for this, the cloud has cropped a photo and slowly, bit by bit, it's going to reveal more and more of the picture. Now, our job is to guess who is in the picture the quickest. Now, here's a clue. It's one of the 4 of us, OK? Now, Ella, you're with me. Scarlett, you're with Roman.
Yeah, we have to win this.
We've got to.
No, we actually got to win it. Right. Grandma Maureen will be keeping the scores for us. We've all got our buzzers. Yeah, got them?
Yeah.
Right. Very good. Lovely.
Hey.
Here we go. Maureen, you ready for this?
I'm ready, here we go.
Yeah, OK, let's see. The first picture, please. OK. That just looks like a blur.
No.
Hang on.
Onions coming.
Shut up. Don't even
There's
lie.
only one thing
Don't even lie.
That is.
From that.
If you get it wrong, your head is on the block.
If
you
I've got
realise this.
I mean, if any of you dressed up as this during lockdown, which I don't think you have, because that's definitely my wig from me dressing up as Bette Midler in Hocus Pocus during lockdown.
Let's have a look. Yeah!
Oh my God!
There it is!
I don't understand how you even got that from that.
No!
Oh, I don't know, I just saw the red. I mean, it was a moment for me in lockdown, dressing up as Bette Midler.
Can I ask why?
I just saw Bette Midler and I love Hocus Pocus and found that.
It's a great film. Though.
Yeah, such a good film. And found the wig, found one of my mum's old dresses, just ended up doing the whole sketch.
Fabulous.
Why did you not know that one? You didn't know it.
Maureen, let's do the next one.
Maureen, let's do the next one.
It looks like an
Is that
eye,
my
doesn't
hair?
Is that an eye? An ear?
Oh my.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's unfortunately my hair. This. And do you know why I recognise that?
Let's see the rest of it.
Yeah, let's see. I recognise the couch.
Oh, that's Joel.
That's a great picture.
What happened is that was after one of the I'm a Celebrities, and you know, you go to a rap party after. But because we had to be up at like 9 p.m. because we were filming it in sort of English time, we'd wake up at 9 p.m. then you'd film at like 4 a.m. and then you were finished by 11 a.m, 12 p.m. So you were tired all the time. So before we went to the rap party, we were like, right, what we're going to do is we're going to get some food, couple of drinks, watch Trolls. Yes, we watched Trolls. Fell asleep, woke up at like 11 on Joe Squash's couch and like, yeah, we've missed the rap party.
Oh my God.
Listen, we need one more, don't we? We need a decider.
Go on then, let's see it. Let's get the next photo, please. Right, hang on. Oh, I don't want to say it.
Nice studs.
That's me. That's me. That's my leather jacket from era 1985.
Nice.
Yes. I'm not having that beard. I'm not having that beard. Can we zoom in on that beard? Because hang on a minute, you rinsed me about this, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. You've drawn it on with a pencil, son.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I've got all the bits and pieces on as well. Look down the side of the trouser leg.
Also, where are you walking? You're walking into the wall.
No, bro, I was resting.
Are you resting?
Resting up against the wall because I was working so hard. So you know nothing about
it. I don't, because I'm upset, all right? I'm upset. Because I thought Scarlett would be great in this game.
It gives me great pleasure this week in asking, Maureen, give us the final scores. Who won?
Martin's team.
So we're the winners this week, Ray, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Now, that's your lot for today. Now, if you fancy watching us all over again or you missed any of the show, you can catch up on the ITV Hub.
I'm not going to hear the end of that.
No.
Genuinely.
You're not,
It's
I'll tell you.
fun. It's really not. This is my really upset face. Huge virtual high fives to Grandma Maureen, Scarlett, Moffatt and the Richardson family.
And thanks to Ella Henderson.
We are back next Sunday with Love Island's Laura Whitmore, singing superstar Beverly Knight and musician and podcaster Jessie Ware. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.